Hi, it's Mike at Phase 1 DJ Store. I've got a very exclusive product to show you today. I'm very pleased to be able to do this video for EV, who I've just dropped this in. I've not had a lot of time to play around with it, but so far I'm so impressed. This video is for a speaker, so I'm not going to put the speaker on because it's a bit of a pointless exercise of just putting a speaker on for you to listen through on your computer speakers or on your phone. Pointless. But what we are going to show you is what this system comes with. Ladies and gentlemen, the long-awaited, highly anticipated EV Evolve 50. A line array type system, a stick system. As you can see at the minute, we've not set it up. What we're going to do in this video is I'm going to show you what comes with the system, how to set it up, and we'll run through some of the features. Like I say, we're not going to put the speaker on, pointless exercise. But let's run through some of the features that this has got. So the item is, this is a 12-inch bin, and it comes like this, and then we get this bag. Now inside this bag, hopefully we should be getting this on camera, I believe we are, we have got our array system. Now I will be taking the camera off the stand, so we'll take some photos, but we've got our pole as well. So the speaker pole just sits in there. What I will say is there's a magnet in here, and all our speaker connections are in the bottom of here. So this is not just an ordinary speaker pole. It's metal, and it slots straight in. Can't put it in wrong. There's only one way to do it. So it comes with a padded bag, which incidentally as well, there's space for the pole and the speaker and some cable pockets as well. But what I'll do is I'll take the camera off the stand and we'll take some pictures. Right, now this, look at that. Right, this is metal handle, it's very lightweight, yep, straight away, there's only one way to put this together, very simple, there's a magnet on here, this slots in the front, and what have we got? We've got ourselves what we like to call a stick system, and you know, there's a few of these different ones on the market, and we've been waiting one from EV. We thought, are they going to bring a stick system out? And here it is. Now, it has some unique features that are different to everybody else's. The system as a whole, I haven't got a lot of figures on this because, again, if you're watching this video sometime in the future, it might be out. But at the moment, this is a sample that it's not out, it's not released. So we don't have loads of information. What I've been told by EV is this is 1,000 watts. This system is 1,000 watts. But it's got some unique bits and bobs to it. For a start, and in true Mikey style, I've written it down on a bit of paper. Right? We've got 8 3.5-inch neodymium drivers in here. Now what's different about this system is, and I will show you a side profile of this on the camera in a minute, is this is set up like a proper line array. Right? So it's in an array format. It's not just a column of speakers that go straight up and down, because really a true line array should be sat in a J shape. So it's proper, it's got like a proper waveguide to it, so it'll be directing the sound in the right places. The angle on the dispersion of this is epic as well. We've got an angle this way, right, of 120 degrees. So I will say, a lot of the time, if you're a performer, you won't need monitors and floor monitors because you'll get that much sound coming from the side because of the angle. And we've got 40 degrees going this way as well. Again, I'll write on a bit of paper. It's a 12-inch bin, and the system is pushing at 127 dB. Now, there's a couple of bits and bobs that I'd like to take the camera off the stand. We're going to show you the menu on the back. Now the menu, it's got some real trick little bits. So what we'll do is we'll pop the camera off the stand. So here we are, we've come to the back of the unit. It's very simple. Straight away you're going to get to grips with this, but it's got quite a lot going on. We've got an auxiliary in, which we've got RCA left and right, and we've got a little 3.5 jack as well, and we've got a volume for that. We've got input 1 and input 2, which are line and mic, and we've got a through, and we've got a mixed out. But then this will look quite familiar because we've seen this little screen on a lot of the EV products. So if we just go into the menu, we can change the mode. So we've got some presets, we've got music, we've got live, we've got speech, and we've got club. We've been listening to the music, so we'll just enter it there. Now what we can do is we can change the level of the sub, we can change the treble, and we can change the mid-range as well. But also we can EQ the frequencies in and out on the mid frequencies as well. Right? We've also got phantom power, which this is very unusual on a system this size. We tend to only see phantom power on desks, but I think it's a really great idea that if you're not going to use a desk, single artist is going to come in and want to plug microphone straight into here. We've got phantom power on both of the channels that we can turn on and off. We've got mixed out, right? So if we were putting a stereo track in here and we only wanted to send one side out, we can go into here, we can send left and right out, and we can send whatever we want to the mixed out, which I think is again a very unusual feature. LED on the front, we can change the colour of it. I don't know what that's going to do for us, but hey ho, it's there. And we can have it as a limit light, which again, I suppose if you were front of house, you could see the system limiting, but we're just going to keep it on white. We've got delay also, so we can put delay on, and then what we can do is if we had several different systems, we could, if we had one that was, I don't know, up to 100 meters away, we could delay this one. And trust me, this goes right up to 100. What I'm not going to do is going to scroll all the way to 100. So we can delay the system as well. So when we're using multiple systems, and it goes up to 100 meters. Display, I don't know what that gives us, or just the brightness. So it'll go back. And also what we can do is once you've set your EQ and your sound to what you want, including trimming the sub off, EQ in the mid, what you can actually do is save that preset as for yourself, and you can recall that. So if you say that you want to set the system up for you, how you sound, and then say another artist wants to come along and have their settings, you can store them into here. So I think it'd be up to 5 different ones. So this menu is really it's got a lot of features. Here's a feature though, it's got Bluetooth, right? And again, we've seen this Bluetooth in a few other products, but this has got some tricky little bits in it. We can control so we can stream music via Bluetooth or via a Bluetooth device to the unit. But also we can do as well is via an app. Now I haven't got that app here to show you today, unfortunately, but trust me, there's an app coming, and then we can get information back from the system. And we can Bluetooth to 6 different systems, and we can group them systems as well. And then also what the app will do is it will bring back information as well. So say a system was clipping or it was getting a little bit too loud, that system you'll be able to see individually and then take control of that system individually to turn it down or turn it up or EQ it or do whatever you want with it. Unfortunately I haven't got the app here today to show you, but I think that's a really cool feature. So the menu locks as well, as you could see there, and we can turn all the bits and bobs. So that's going through the menu, and I think that's quite an extensive menu. And we can reset everything, so there's a master reset, and then we just exit and we go. Like I say, we're not going to put this system on now on the camera because I think it's a bit pointless. But what we'd like to, is the features that it's got. We have had a listen in the shop, and I've got to say I'm suitably impressed. It sounds wicked. I can't wait to hear it in a big environment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the camera off the stand and I'm going to take some close-up pictures. there you go. I hope that was a bit of an insight to a very, very exclusive look at a very exclusive product. The EV Evolve 50 system. A proper line array, all angled at the right angles, not a straight stick system, so it's a little bit different to everybody else's. I think EV have possibly been, maybe, let's not say late coming to the table on this, but I think they've watched what everybody else has done and gone, really, it should be like this. So they've put EV's twist on it, and to be honest with you, it sounds stunning. Not going to let you have a listen, because what we would like you to do is we're holding an event on the 11th of September 2017. Now I'm being very specific on that date because I know my videos get watched years and years in advance and it's on YouTube forever. So if you're going to watch this video and you would like to come and have a listen, we are holding an event with EV called Loud and Clear, and they are bringing a lot of the EV stuff, including this, all of the new product, which I believe is the ELX. They have that many different ones now. We have ZLX, we have ETX thing, I get confused. But they're going to be bringing loads and loads of speakers, and we're going to have an event here at the shop. Now it is actually going to be split across two venues because yes, we've got a decent sized showroom, but we have another venue just around the corner from the shop, which is literally a walk away, that we'd love you to come to on the 11th of September 2017, and it's a proper venue where you can go and have a listen to all this stuff. Also, they're going to be bringing some Dynacord stuff with them as well, and like I say, come down, have a listen. Also, just because we've got a whole venue to fill, we've got EV and we've got a company called ProLight, and ProLight are going to be bringing some of their lighting equipment, so we're having a little bit of an exhibition day, which I think is going to be really, really good, and the shop is going to be open as well, so you'll be able to go from the venue back to here, and we're going to have loads and loads of things going on. So get that date in your diary. It's in Darlington in the UK. Again, I'm global, you know. All over the world this goes. All over the world. That's Darlington, UK, 11th of September 2017. Come and have a listen to this. It's the EV Evolve 50. It's Michael Phase 1. Thank you very much. And I like it.